seat you by the fire. Listen, listen, there's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright.
Hey guys, so I already primed my eyes with Painterly Prolonged Paint Pot, and we're going to be using the Violet Voss Pro palettes, the Drenched Metal palette, and the Holy Grail. So I'm taking Secret from the Drenched Metal and a Expert Blender from Makeup Addiction, and I'm just going to put this all over the crease for a good transition color. Then I'm taking Hashtag from the Holy Grail palette, and I'm going to be putting this in the crease as well, kind of warming it up and softening up the crease. Then I'm grabbing Wine and Dine from the Holy Grail to kind of warm up this crease even more, and also bringing it down to the lid so everything is soft once we start to bring the other shadows in. I'm using the same brush because I want everything to be soft, nothing too pigmented, because we're going to be using a lot of eyeshadow. Taking an E38 from Sigma, I'm using Teddy Bear from Holy Grail, and I'm going to be defining the crease slightly, because we're going to do somewhat of a cut crease, but I don't want it to be too sharp, but I want you guys to see the crease. So we're going to just define this a little bit. And then we're taking an E58 from Sigma and Painterly, and I'm going to put this on the lid. We're using this to really define this area. I want these shadows to really pop out and hit you in the face, basically. So we're going to put a thin layer of this all over the lid, kind of smooth it out, stop it where the crease starts, just so the shadows stop there. And this actually helps a lot when you don't want a sparkly shadow to mix with a matte shadow. So there's a tip for you, but we're just gonna put this all over, and then we're gonna take Poppin' from the Drenched Metal palette with the same brush, and we're going to put this all over that area. This shadow is just insane, and when you put Painterly over it again, over your eye, and you put this shadow, like something pigmented as this, it's just insane. The pigmentation looks crazy. Gonna take Confession and put it over that area in the center, kind of blending those two together. Then we're gonna take Dark Desires from Drenched Metal and add it on the outer corner, kind of blending it into Confession and blending it into the outer V as well. Now taking an E30 from Sigma, and I'm going to use Wine and Dine from the Holy Grail and kind of define this crease a little bit, blending it into Poppin' and Confession, and just kind of bringing out this really nice hot pink. I just love the way this looked, and it kind of defines the crease a little bit more. And I'm just gonna go back and forth with Poppin' and blending it into the crease, kind of making it a little soft, nothing too crazy defined, but kind of bringing out that hot pink. Now I'm taking a Sayme 2.3 brush, and we're going to smoke out the outer V with Midnight Tryst from the Drenched Metal. So basically poking the outer corner and blending it towards the inner crease, and we're just gonna take this color and smoke it out. I just love the way that this all blended together. I was just so happy because I've done this look so many times, and I tried it until I really got it, and I finally got it, guys. I was really excited. So again, I'm just kind of defining this area a little bit. I really liked to sharpen these corners. I don't know why, I just did. You can skip that part if you really don't like it, but that's just how I did it. I'm going to take this Kat Von D tattoo liner, and we're going to just do a wing real quick. Easiest liner to use ever. If you are new to liners, this is easy as pop. Especially if you don't want to go through a crazy hassle of gel liners or complicated liquid liners. This one's just my favorite. I'm just going to wipe away the underneath fallout of the shadow and kind of clean it up with the Q-tip. And then I'm going to do a triple wing-ish with a clay pot liner from Tarte. It's called Fairy Wings. So pretty. I'm using a Tarte eyeliner brush, and we're going to just kind of follow the line that I made with the tattoo liner and just put a little purple wing in there. Then I'm going to take the tattoo liner and go over it and make a triple wing. Then I'm taking Poppin' with a Sigma eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to put this on the brow bone, kind of shine it a little bit. Then I'm taking Tarte Mascara by Tarte and just coating my lashes. And for lashes, we're using iikonn in Spaced Out. Just gonna put some glue on there, shake it up, blow on it, and pop those babies on. Now let's start this face of ours. I'm going to take Tarte's Poreless Primer, and I'm going to put this all over the face And for foundation, I'm using Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I'm loving this right now, and I'm taking a Sigma 3D HD Kabuki, and we're gonna blend this really quickly onto the face. Love this foundation. It's very nice and dewy and natural, and I love it. Tarte also makes a concealer from Rainforest of the Sea collection, and I'm going to put this underneath my eyes. This is in shade medium. We're also gonna highlight a little bit on the nose, on the chin, and on the forehead with a heart. And then what I'm going to do is blend this out with my beauty blender super fast. Now I'm going to take Laura Mercier's translucent powder and my beauty blender and lightly bake and set our under eye concealer and anywhere else we kind of highlighted. So I'm not going too crazy, kind of sharpening those corners though with the powder a little bit. And I'm just kind of putting this powder all over where we highlighted. So now I'm taking the Creamy Confidence BB powder from Tarte in medium tan honey. And I'm just going to put this all over the face wherever we did not set the foundation. I'm taking my favorite bronzer right now, Bahama Mama by Balm Cosmetics. I'm taking a Sigma F23 brush and I'm going to contour / bronze up my face. So I'm doing the cheekbones, the temples, and the forehead, everywhere else that I really want to be contoured and warmed up. Doing a slight contour on my nose, nothing crazy, just super light. And yeah, I love this bronzer right now because it's just not too orange. And it has like a little gray undertone so you can contour with it. I just love it. Now taking an F10 from Sigma and Tarte's Exposed Blush, I'm going to put this on the cheeks. And now taking a smudge brush from Luxie, I'm going to take Wine and Dine first, put that underneath there, then take Hashtag, put that underneath on the lower lash line, and then I'm going to take the Dark Desires and put that on the outer V. And define this again. I don't know why I kept defining this, I just felt like it needed to be more defined. Taking some Tarte mascara, putting it there as well, and then we're going to use the Anastasia Glow Kit to glow up. I'm taking Starburst and Crushed Pearl, mixing those babies together, and it's just insane, the glow that you get from this palette. So I'm doing my cheekbones, my nose, my Cupid's bow, you guys know the deal. Now for lipstick, I'm using Anastasia's liquid lipstick in Madison. This color is just so crazy. I'm obsessed with it. Her bright colors are my favorite. They just stay such a long time and they're just smooth and they just look great, and you can overline if you would like to, and I love the way this color looks with this eye look. It just is sick. Just so bright. I love it. Now to set the face, we're taking the Dewy Skin Mist from Tatcha, and I'm going to just spray that all over the face. And that is it, you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this festival tutorial. And if you guys have any suggestions on any other videos you want to see, please comment them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight.